I didn't get no salads. I thought I got salads. What y'all doing? I just had to restock, child. Low on everything. Let me sit in front of this air. What y'all doing? I sit in front of this air, child. Oh yeah, I gotta tell y'all about the date yesterday. I gotta tell y'all about the date yesterday, bitch. So we went to Panera Bread. He was there, and he was like old as fuck. So he had already went in and he had already sat down. Hold on. He had already went in the Panera Bread and sat down. So I come in, he old as fuck. So we sitting there talking. He was telling me about, I'm talking about he yapped for about an hour and 30 fucking minutes. He was talking about how back in the day it wasn't no cell phones, it wasn't no computers, it wasn't no fax machines, it wasn't no Wi-Fi. He was talking about the first typewriter. He had the first fucking typewriter. Then he got the first computer. I was like, what? So he went through the whole history of computers, typewriters, fax machines, cell phones, Wi-Fi towers. Child, I was just sitting there like for an hour and a half. We both ordered chicken Caesar salads, and you know they give you a slice of bread. And I had a lemonade. I could barely eat my damn salad because he was yapping, and I was trying to look like I was interested in what the fuck he was talking about. Then he was like he was a widower. His mom died of breast cancer like 5 years ago. Yada 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 yada. Child, child. Then after the hour and a half, the fucking salad got soggy as fuck. I didn't want it. He was like, I'm taking mine home. I was like, let me go get you a to-go box. He was like, you sure? I'm like, yeah. I would go get his ass a to-go box and put his salad in the to-go box, and they gave me a bag. That shit was funny as hell. That shit was so funny. That shit was funny as hell. So he yapped for an hour and a fucking half about technology, and before technology got to where it is today. Um, every fucking thing I told y'all, every fucking thing I gave y'all the tips on, before I went in there, he ended up asking me about like kids. I didn't want to discuss kids. I really didn't want to. I did really didn't want to know that your wife had that. Like that ain't my business. So it was cool. Uh, after after that, I came home to get Samaje off the school. I just went down there and got all that shit and ain't checked my mail. Well, I was gonna put it anyway. Yeah, I finally went, and I feel like I'm missing some shit. I feel like I'm missing some boxes. I feel like I'm missing some boxes. But whatever I left down there, I'm gonna just leave there. I know my waters. I brought my waters up. I feel like I'm missing some salads. I feel like I'm missing a whole bunch of shit, really. But yeah, the day, it was cool. Old as fuck. He was old. He was bent over and shit. Like, as soon as I walked in the fucking restaurant, he was like, he was asking me what I wanted to do. Like, he was finna invest in my businesses and shit. I told him what I did, and he gave me a lot of great ideas. So I guess he want to invest in my businesses and my business ventures or whatever. We'll see, because people be lying. If he doesn't want to invest in my businesses, he gave me a lot of great ideas, like a lot of great ideas. So I'll take the advice, because, like he was saying, he was like, it's all about supply and demand. And I was like, you sound like the stuff my daddy had taught me, because it always has to be in demand for you to supply it. You just can't just be coming up with stuff that people don't need. You got to make, supply the masses. So we really talked about a lot of business and a lot of business ventures and investing and grounding my ideas. And so yeah, it was nice. It was refreshing to talk to somebody that's on the same intelligence level that you are. But he was real smart. Like, he knew about companies and, you know, S corp, like the big shit, not in corporations, but S corps. So yeah, he knew about, we talked about the stock market, we talked about crypto, we talked about a lot of shit. Yeah, I think he said his wife was a flight attendant, so they always stayed in the air. When they started having kids, pretty pretty much stuff subsided. and stuff like that. I got a couple of things to do today. I gotta rent out and copy. You know what? I need to see. I don't really feel like doing it. I really need to see if I can hook my computer back up. But this fucking computer is so fucking slow. This computer is so fucking slow. Hook my own computer up in the fax machine again in the printer. But until I feel like taking on that task, I'm gonna go because I gotta fax. I gotta print the papers out, fax them and sign them. Yeah, he gave me a lot of good fucking ideas. Like then he then he had text me back like you're so nice and you're so pretty. Da 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 da. Tell me something I don't know. I had text him back like, you're kind and you're very smart. Lame as fuck, man. Peon as fuck, but hey. So yeah, I kind of regret not packing my salad up, but like I told y'all before I went in there, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna eat this for dinner. For dinner. Yeah, okay, that shit finna be soggy as hell. Like, what? So I finally got, as y'all can see, I finally went down there and got myself out the Amazon lockbox room, child. My shit was taking up the whole fucking room. I know they was like, why she don't ever come down here and get her packages? Because I don't be feeling like carrying that shit. Everybody else, okay, listen, everybody else in the condos, they got their little buggy, like a little buggy or a little wagon. So when they go down there and get their packages, they prepared. They got them a little buggy, a little wagon. Child, do I need to get me a buggy or a wagon? No. I just stack all that shit on top of each other and kick it, push it all the way to the elevator. On the elevator, when I get off the elevator, I kick it all the way to my door. I'm not picking that shit. I'm not getting no buggy. I'm not getting no buggy. The lady was like, you don't have a buggy? I was like, no, ma'am. She was like, I have two. I feel really greedy. Please don't give me one of them buggies. Please don't. I'm okay. I can manage. I'm not putting my shit in no damn buggy to bring it up here. I'm really trying to think, do I need a buggy? Like that's really actually kind of smart. If I got a lot of stuff in my car and I'm trying to get it up here, imagine people in the penthouse. Yeah, what do people in the penthouse do? Oh, they probably do that. They probably do like me, get their shit delivered and have somebody to go down there for them. But you know what? Sometimes when I order stuff, they will bring it to my door and I open my door and it'll be right there. But I'm trying to think, what do people in the penthouse do? Do when they order something? I don't know. What do they? how do they get their stuff? Do they go down here? Do they go downstairs like regular people in the building and get their stuff? Or do the bellboy bring them their stuff? Do the security bring them their stuff? Or do it just sit down until they go down there and get it? Or they probably tell the people, I'll give you an extra tip. Because sometimes when I tell the delivery person, I'll give them an extra tip. Like I'll tip them like $7 or $8. They'll bring that shit up here. And when I open my door, it'll be right there. I always tip, but I don't always tip $7 or $8. Sometimes your ass gonna get $2, $3, $5. Is if I know for sure you're gonna get it. Like when I was out yesterday, and when I was out yesterday, when dude called when I said I'm not at home, he did bring it to my door. When I made it home, my stuff was in front of my door. Child. Yeah, he was old as fuck. Like he was bent over like this. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, child. That shit crazy. Now I gotta take all them boxes to the damn basement. So yeah, that shit was fucking wild as fuck. So yeah, that shit was wild. gonna say our affirmations of a real bitch. We're gonna say our affirmations of a real bitch. Affirmations of a real bitch. Money flows to me effortlessly because it is so. I am always at the right place and at the right time because it is so. Only good things happen to me because it is so. I always receive what I want when I want because it is so. My life is so amazing because it is so. You gotta say that shit. You gotta say it till you mean it. Even if you got to psych your motherfucking mind to your booty shine. You hear me? Money flows to me effortlessly because it is so. I am always at the right place at the right time because it is so. Only good things happen to me because it is so. I always receive what I want when I want because it is so. My life is so amazing because it is so. Okay? Pay attention, class. Stop telling yourself in your mind you can't do. Hold on. Email. Business. I got to clean up the rest of my room because they're gonna deliver the rest of my bedroom furniture. Child is already paid for, but I told them to hold it until they like, girl. They call me every week like, you still want us to hold it? Yeah, cause where you gonna put it in the bedroom? I'm like, I'm still unpacking my clothes. I'm like, this. They was like, how many clothes? How much stuff you got? I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm gonna call y'all when I'm ready for y'all to deliver my furniture. So they've been holding my furniture for at least 2.5 months, maybe 3. When I moved here, June, July, August, September, October. Man, I've been here 4 months. They've been holding my fucking furniture for a long time. Damn, they've been holding my bedroom furniture for a long time. They be like, okay, just let us know. um, so what I was saying, okay, yeah. Um, Sometimes you have to stay positive. Like positive thinking is the thing. Like I used to wonder why my parents, they never panicked, they never argued. I must say they had a disagreement, but I never saw my parents argue and fight. Never. I never saw them throw hands, fight, argue, throw shit, break shit. I never saw my parents did it. And me looking back, they were always happy people. They always showed hospitality. They was the person when you needed something, whatever you needed, they was gonna give it to you. I'm like that. You be like, Angie, I need whatever it is. I be like, girl, I got 8, 9, 10. Here you go. Like my parents always had what they needed when they needed it because they thought positive. They never panicked. They never stressed and worried about any fucking thing. Now, if they did, they didn't show me. Me just thinking back on it, my daddy took care of my mama to the day she died. My daddy took care of everything. My mama didn't have to do nothing but be pretty and cook and clean. That's all. And when my mom died, I ain't hear nobody say, "Oh, her and James weren't married." Didn't nobody care about that because my daddy took care of my mom. He made sure she had everything she needed, and that's how it should be. That's how she was the original motherfucking sprinkle sprinkle, cause my daddy was smart as hell. He could do any and everything around the house. My daddy could cook his ass off too. My mama could cook her ass off. My daddy could cook his butt off. And they just like, I look back and it's like I'm just like my mama. Who needs 1,000 bedspreads? Who needs 100 sheesh sets? Who needs 200 curtains? Who need, like, I just got excessive ass shit. I didn't know it because I lived in a house. So me moving from a house here and I'm unpacking shit, I'm like, girl, and like I said, the stuff that's here, that ain't nothing. I got a whole nother storage full of stuff I accumulated in the last 2 years. Like, yeah, like, shit is ridiculous. Like, but I didn't know I had a lot. I never would have thought I had this much stuff if I would never moved in this condo. Me moving in this condo and I'm packing shit. I'm like, it's no way somebody should have 100 leather coats in all colors. There's no way somebody should have 500 dresses. It's no way somebody should have 200 rompers. Like, it shouldn't, like, if I think back on the money I spent, baby, all I'm saying now that I'm in this condo, I learned to work and spend smarter. I don't know if somebody would call it frugal or this is the old Angie. Old Angie want a $5,000 purse with nothing but $300 in the bank account. I spend all my money long as I keep 300. This Angie, if I carry one of these $5,000 purses, it's $5,000 in my motherfucking bank account. It's the difference. Like, the mind frame is different. I would never not carry, you know, a nice bag, but I feel like my priorities was messed up back then because I didn't have to pay bills. I was spending frivolously. I just wanted, and I'm spoiled, and I was spoiled. I'm still spoiled, but now if I get a hold of some money, I would do different things with the money. Like, it's different ways of doing it than just jagging it on materialistic shit. Like, yeah, like if if I buy something now, even the person I was with when we was like one thing resonated with me, and they said they was like, Angie, if when I buy stuff for you, like designer stuff, like we used to be like, man, designer stuff, he used to always be like, always buy something that you can always use. Like, yeah, like don't buy like seasonal shit. Like, if you're in Gucci, Fendi, Prada, Versace, and you have the option of buying some sandals opposed to some heels, I think I buy the heels because I can wear the heels all year round. The sandals, baby, you get a 2 months out of good 2 month wear. So if it ain't the summertime, you're not gonna see these designer sandals. You know what I'm saying? But little stuff like that, that like resonated with me. Like, yeah, stop buying shit that's like seasonal or like you only could wear it. Now I got some Gucci sandals and shit, so but see they only be put up for a majority of the year instead of me having access to them all the year. Now I really don't have to buy shit but food and pay my bills now. And the transition I went through is, I'm finna tell you, when I went through that transition of being isolated, I saved all my bread. I saved all my money. I took full advantage of me being where I was. I was fine with, you know, saving my money. Even though it looked on the outside, I know they was like, this bitch steady spending money. Da 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 da. I was spending money, but I was saving money because, again, I want to look nice and I wanted my son to look nice. Even though we was in a situation that when we was in, he was still going to dress nice and I was still going to dress nice because I was in school working on my second associate's degree, so I got a double associate's. And the crazy part about it is, I don't even know why I would go back to school and get another associate's degree, and I ain't put the first associate's degree to use. But it be like that a lot of times in life. It be that you went to school, you got a degree, and then you got out here in the matrix, and you like, I'm not finna work for nobody. Like, bro, no, y'all not finna have me under mind control, telling me what the fucking do when I'm really smart and I can think for myself and I can, you know, pitch my business ventures to other people and get other people to invest in me. It can be a financial advisor and, you know, like I'm well versed in a lot of shit. Hell no. Like when I got out, they wanted to pay me to actually go back to the fucking women's shelter and fucking speak to them. I really don't have time for that. Like, cause that shit really be sad, and I'm like, I don't know. I just donate y'all some shit, and if I still need some stuff, hopefully I can come back and get some stuff. But just like they had text me like 2, 3 weeks ago, like, what's Samaje's birthday? What's your birthday? What size y'all wear? Da 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 da. And I'm really truly thinking like, is this authentic, or they just want to keep tabs on me? But this is like the first time since I heard from them. The first time they was like, oh, we got somebody a book bag, da 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 da. Come up here Sunday, baby. I go up there, ain't nobody answer the phone. But see, y'all playing games with somebody that already got 50 book bags. He got 50 motherfucking book bags. So I don't know if that was some humiliation shit or some get back shit or we weren't ready. We just not ready. The second time around, they texted me talking about what size y'all wearing, da da da. Last time y'all flaked. Last time y'all flaked on me and Samaj. So what's good? Like really, what's good? Like I don't have time to be playing. Like it's like y'all study just like that's nitpicking. Like that's nitpicking and you know, in a sense. Like, cause I don't get that. Like if and then you haven't learned yet. Like you still haven't learned. Like you still haven't learned your lesson. Like y'all steady nitpicking and shit. Like get the fuck on. Y'all still ain't learned y'all lesson. I'm doing good. Like I'm doing good. I'm doing it with nobody's help, nobody's advice, nobody's guidance. And let me tell you, I was talking to a friend the other day. Let me tell you what this peon said, if you will. Peon. I'm talking to him. Now, mind you, I had 4 friends. When I moved here, one of my closest friends, she's just stopped talking to me when I moved in the country. She's just like, last time I talked to her, I think was July 4th. That's my mom's birthday, July 4th. And my dad's birthday is on Mother's Day. So after July 4th, after I moved in here. I was trying to get her to come out here so she could see the neighborhood, you know, the uh the place and everything. So I don't know what happened, but I guess she got mad at me or whatever, like because cause I didn't go to her house and I was trying to tell her I just moved in here. I wanted to get settled. I don't really feel like driving no my house from my house to her house. It'll be 2 hours tops, 2 hours. So I'm trying to tell her like maybe we could plan some further in the summer, but I just literally had got here, like precisely had got here, like I didn't feel like driving 2 hours back to the city. I didn't. So I guess she got mad. She never called me again. I ain't never called her again. So it took the 4 people in close proximity to me down to 3. So it's 3. I'm talking to another friend now. This friend I've been knowing years, years, years since I was a child. Like a child, maybe 14. I call that a child, teenager, whatever. Uh, this motherfucker go say, and I'm gonna tell you this: stop talking to low vibrational people, people that got low frequency. Sometimes people will tell you some shit and it be their real true intentions. That's how they feel about you. And mind you, this is what type of person I am. When I moved here, I didn't tell nobody what I stayed. The 4 people that I did talk to on a daily basis, they still don't know where I stay at. They don't know what city, what state, what's my address, nothing. I haven't told anybody where I live at. So if anybody say they know where I live at, they are motherfucking lying. Samaj the only one know where I live at, and he can't talk. I ain't got none of my shit even switched over. It ain't in only way a motherfucker know my address is if they done looked on my lease. And my lease is in the cabinet. I got me a library card, and that I went to go get me a library card one that Monday. Put that motherfucker in the cabinet. I had to go to the post office, and I'm on something called um like in the witness protection program type shit. Anyway, long story short, he so don't none of my close friends, don't nobody know what city, what state, what town I'm in, what suburb I'm in, what condominium I'm in. This motherfucker gonna say I should go get dude. I should go get dude and tell him that I know where you stay at and get some money out of him. And get in the car with him and take him somewhere and be like, oh, Angie, don't got that Benz no more. She got a Jeep or something he said he was gonna say. Now listen, mind you, I'm on the phone listening to all this mayhem. You supposed to be my friend and you're plotting on going to get a motherfucker I don't even fuck with no more to try to get some money out of him to expose my address when you don't even know my address. Bro, if that ain't the weirdest shit in my life, who says that to a person? Who does that? And the person you talking about going back to, he gonna look at your ass crazy. First thing he gonna think is, why you coming to me telling me this shit about Angie? That's how real people think. Like real people, logical people think. You gonna be thinking like, why you know what? She must ain't give you none. She must ain't had sex with you. She must played your ass to the left. She must don't want you. That's the first thing you go back and down talk women, or you in the closet, bro. I think you in the closet because there's some peon punk shit. That's some punk shit you just told me. You gonna go back to my ex and tell my ex I know where Angie stay at. Give me some money. And you really don't even know where I stay at. Cause I don't tell him. And he be like, Angie, you're so secretive. You're so mysterious. Yeah, I am. Cause I don't trust nobody, bro. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust nobody. I don't trust no mother. And for you to be on the phone talking about some, yeah, I'm gonna go get your ex and I'm gonna show him, you don't even know where I stay at. So virtually it's about money. Virtually everybody money hungry. Everybody starving. Everybody ain't eating. So you wanna make a profit out of trying to expose me, and then you playing games. Haven't you learned when you come and go up against a person like me, because my energy is at a all-time high now. You know what I'm saying? I done stepped into you know, my frequency, and I know who I am. And you playing games by plotting and trying to backdoor somebody when you really can't even backdoor, front door, side door. You can't do shit because you don't know nothing about me, but you broke as hell. Bro, I don't even want to talk to no low vibration, no low frequency ass people no more. Nobody. Period. Bro, if we not talking about real life, businesses, how to better ourselves, I'm not talking to no robots, no motherfucking NPCs, none of them motherfucking be stuck. Oh, it's over here, it's over here. I'm not talking, I don't have time for that no more. I don't, I would never have time for that no more. You supposed to be my friend, and you say you gonna go get my ex. Bro, why you think I ain't told nobody why I said? Cause I don't trust nobody. Everybody about the mighty dollar. Last friend I had, she used to say, girl, come on, let's go to the mall. Cause she knew I liked the shop. So she like, let's go to the mall. You know, I'm all over it, girl, let's go. I used to get in the car with her. She pull up on some boys. She pull up on some men. I'm looking like, what you come and get me for? Baby daddy ran up on her all the time. Black that eye. Dotted that eye. Bang. I'm in the car. I'm in the middle of it. She trying to use me as a scapegoat. Baby daddy ran down on her all the time. Black tie. She used to be like, girl, let's go get a steak. Let's go get a steak from Jules. She used to go right to Jules to get a steak and put on her eye. Listen. Same girl. I think her name was Crystal too. Same girl named Crystal. Why she see my guy one day and she tell my guy, yeah, when Angie tell you we going to the mall, we going to see some dudes. Huh? See how people just flip and toss and turn the whole thing around on you? You the one who stay with the black eye though for lying. I'm really trying to get in the mall and spend some money. I was a shopaholic. But you go back and tell my dude, when Angie tell you we going to the mall, we ran down on some dudes. That was your whole stilo. That wasn't mine. If I'm gonna do dirt, I'm gonna do dirt by myself. I don't need no girlfriends to kick it. If I'm gonna do dirt, I'm gonna do it by myself. Why I'm gonna go get some? Make it make sense. That was the last. I say after that, I stopped eating with females, bro. I stopped hanging with females, bro. Cause this girl stayed with a black eye. So you mean to tell me you gonna let somebody tell you who stayed with a black eye? She the one always lying and getting caught up. And getting that eye dotted. I guess she wanted me to get a black eye or thought I was gonna get a black eye. No, baby, you was the only one walking around here like a Dalmatian. hmm You was the only one walking around here looking like a panda, 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 panda. What I need you to do my dirt for? No, it's just so funny to me. Like it's funny to me. But yeah, back to Chicago. Is the home of backdooring. So really, you just plotted and ployed on me and just told me your whole scheme. Tell me, so you trying to get money out of my ex by exposing where you think I live at, because, bro, you don't know where I live at. I would never tell nobody where I live at. I don't trust nobody. Everybody out here, when you say hello, they be like, what brings you out here? If every day of my life, when I leave out of here, whether I'm in a grocery store, the store, anywhere, in close proximity for me to talk to be by somebody, the first question these people in this community ask me is, what brings you out here? So I can't be out here? Y'all don't want me in the suburbs? I can't provide a better life for my son. That's why I wanted to move in the suburbs. I wanted my son a better chance at life. I wanted him not to be around gunshots, killings, motherfucking police, ambulance, all hearing that all day. I wanted him to grow up where his head don't always have to be on the swivel. We can leave our doors unlocked. I can leave my purse sitting on the passenger side of the car. Ain't nobody gonna bother it. I can be in a restaurant, leave my purse right there, walk to the counter and get my food. I come back, leave my windows down, purse, phone on the bracket. Ain't nobody gonna bother it. Kids deserve to be in somewhere safe and have a good education. And I feel like I don't have to explain myself everywhere I go. What brings you out here? The fuck? My money? The fuck? Your money too, if you want to give it to me. Sprinkle, sprinkle. What brings you out here? So, don't nobody supposed to wake up. You want your kids growing up in a suburban area, in a predominantly diverse school where it's all denominations in the school, all diversities in the school. Everybody just don't look alike. You see how quiet it is every day, all day. You don't have nothing. You have a peace of mind. Even in the hallways, ain't no loud talking. You don't hear nobody conversations. You can't hear shit through the walls. Everybody got dogs. I never heard a dog bark. I never heard a dog bark. And I'm finna tell you how God's so good, and I really want to show y'all how I know I was supposed to be right here. I had a plant. I had a plant that I had planted in my front yard. It was red. And this plant never died. It used to be winter, summer, spring, and fall. It was red like my hair. Look, it was red just like my hair. I liked it because it was red just like my hair. Everybody used to come down there to the yard and be like, "Ooh, Angie, what kind of plant is that?" Da, 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 da. I'd be like, "I don't know. I don't know. I just bought it. It was the only one left. I bought it and I planted it in the front yard. When I moved, my ex cut the plant down. Look, my ex cut the plant down. And I want to show y'all so motherfucking big. I'm trying to figure out if I can show y'all without doxing myself. When I came and looked at this condo, it's 30,000 of them same red plants right outside. I can look right outside my window. Let me see if I can try to show y'all and when I saw them red plants, I say God was showing me, God was replacing Let me see if I can show y'all without doxing myself. Them motherfuckers. Oh yeah, let me see if I can show y'all. You see them plants? Them the plants right there that I had planted. Yeah. Them the plants right there. Them the motherfucking plants right there. When I moved, my ex had cut them plants down, and when I came and looked at this condo, I said, God sent me to this place because them same red plants is all up and through this motherfucker. I say, this is where I'ma stay at. This is my home. And they're rare. Them plants are rare. I had one of them in the middle of the yard. I planted. Everybody on the block used to come down and look at that plant. When we broke up, he cut the plant down, like he dug it up. I don't know what the fuck they did to it, but it wasn't there no more. When I came to get a condo in here, them motherfuckers was all outside, and I already knew when I saw them. I say, this is where I'ma stay at. They red, just like my hair. They never die. They never die. They never die. They're beautiful. Now you can't tell me that ain't ironic. For you to have a plant at your house, move out your house, move in a condo, and where you in your condo association, they done planted the same plant all up and through here. Can't make it up. You can't make that up. You can't. Oh no, Got to get ready to go print these papers out. I tried to fix my part yesterday. Trying to see. That shit was all fucked up in here yesterday. We're gonna slip that home because we're going out. I'm not gonna curl my hair and all that extra shit today. Just straight to the point. Straight to the point. Hey, bitch. So yeah, we gotta I'm gonna put some look, I can't go out without my makeup. So I don't know. Should I go out without makeup or can y'all hear that? I don't wanna get copyrighted. Like dude next door, he got a big ass dog. I don't know if it's it looked like a bull mastiff. He looked like a king cobra. That dog so big. And sometimes I open up my front door. He be coming off the elevator with that big ass dog, and he be like, hi. Be like, hey. And I close the door back shut and wait for him to take that big ass dog in the house. That dog big as hell. Like, yeah, that dog look like a king corso. I don't know if it's a king corso, king cobra, bull mastiff. Dog fucking face is huge. Like, they, I be scared as hell. Dog just be looking. I close it. I'll be like, hey, how you doing? Close my door back shut. Till I figure they going in the house. I'm gonna take these nails off. I'm gonna pop these nails off. Because as you know, I need a feel. Baby, I looked up the other day. I was finna go to the nail shop. Apple then took $156 for fucking what? Oh no. I contacted Apple. I said, if you don't put my motherfucking money back right now, they said it's gonna take 24 to 48 hours. No, now. Cancel that shit. Whatever the fuck that subscription is for. If y'all don't put my motherfucking $156, man, y'all done lost y'all man. What the fuck? Subscription costs $156. Motherfucking parenting app. I'm not paying for that shit. I put in for a refund. An hour later, Apple said we have refunded your money. Yeah, I'm not paying for no motherfucking parenting app. Bro, what? No, give me my money. Now. I'm gonna assume, but I'm finna pop these bitches off. And I might glue them right back on their gel. See if I pop them off. See if I pop them off and glue them. I'm not paying no $80 to get no fresh set. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm trying to see if I pop them off. If I pop them off, my nails is long. You can't even see my nails. My nails so clean. My nails so clean under there, but my nails is all the way at the top. My nails is all the way at the top. You can probably see it on this one. Yeah, you see how my nail so clean under there. Yeah, you can see it on this one. What if I pop these off, clip my real nails short, and glue the gel nail back on? I'm gonna try to do that shit. Cause I got a lot of shit. I got a lot of stuff to do. It seems like every time you go to the nail shop, they up in the price. First it was 50, then it was 60, then it was 70 for some fucking gel nails. Last time I went it was 80. That's without the pedicure. The pedicure was 70. Oh hell no. I'll go get a pedicure. That's $45. But these bitches, I'm gonna pop off, cut my real nail down, and I'm gonna glue these bitches back down. If you don't like it, get my motherfucking nails did. I might text dude old ass from yesterday and be like, um, um, I'm kinda short on my light bill. You never tell somebody, you never ask somebody for some money for some frivolous shit that you really supposed to do yourself. I could really do it myself, but I'm not right now. So you have to make it seem like it's a dire need, like it's a necessity, not no superficial shit. So I'm be like, can you send me some funds to contribute to my electricity bill. But I already got my mind set on what I'm gonna do anyway. If I get it, it's going right in the bank account. If I don't, it's gonna look like it's a fresh set because I'm taking these bitches off and I'm fucking foul. Yeah, $80. Y'all don't know, y'all man. But yeah, I'm gonna look all wine red today. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. Here go these swans. Why is y'all way up here anyway? Sometimes you have to sacrifice stuff. Like you have to sacrifice and put what's important in your life first. It may be funny to some of y'all. Oh, she gonna take the nails off and glue. I don't give a fuck. It's food in my freezer, food in my refrigerator, food in my cabinets. All my bills paid, my rental insurance paid, my car insurance paid, my rent is paid. Long as I paid that shit, I don't give a fuck what nobody has to say. My priorities come first. My son needs come before my needs. You always, always, always put money up for an emergency. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And you ain't got no money because you done took your last $80 and bought a little boo-boo. You done took your last $80 and bought a Coach charm for your purse. You done took your last $80 and went to the nail shop. I'd rather have money for an emergency any day than to run to the nail shop and spend the last of my dollars. Yeah, anything can happen. But this mind frame and the mind frame mindset I used to be in, man, they just put that $20 back. I'm finna go get my nails and my toes did. No, bro, no. We ain't doing that. Our bills paid. We gonna chill until I have more than enough money to play with. And I learned to do things gradually. How I used to be, bro, I'm spending. I used to be, I'm not like that no more. I'm not just spending no frivolous ass shit. If you can't give me the money and I can't boost my credit score with the money, I'm not doing it. If you give me the money and I'm buying some shit I don't get no credit for it, my credit score not boosting, my no. Give me some money. I'm doubling, tripling, paying my bills. I'm paying it for in advance for 2 or 3 months. That's the mind frame I got. If I get some money, I'm paying my shit up in advance. Paying my rent up in advance. Paying my car insurance in advance. Paying my light bill in advance. Insurance in advance. I'm not doing it no more. You got sometimes you gotta think smarter, not harder. Some people dig they self in a ditch. Dig they self in a ditch. All that is not it's not going on out here. Everybody don't care about if your nails done or not. Everybody out here, they don't wear wigs. I'm the only one up in this motherfucker probably with a wig on. Everybody else going to get $150 haircuts, super cuts, or where else the fuck they cut hair at. They looking at my shit like, can I touch it? What is that? Oh my god! It's like I'm an alien to these people. They don't fucking. They're gonna get Russian manicures. They don't wear gel and acrylic nails. They're gonna get Russian manicures, Russian pedicures. You walk in the nail shop out here and tell me I put a tip, put a toenail on my a tip on my big toenail. They what is that? They don't. They don't. They don't. It's different standards out here. They don't fuck that none of that. See, I'm not wearing none of my piercings. I took the piercing out my nose, piercing out my. They just regular. Oh yeah. Everybody got super ass, nice ass cars, 60, $70,000 car. You know, I can keep up with their ass though. I can keep up with their ass. So sometimes you grow up and out. You grow out that mentality, that crab in a bucket ass mentality. That everybody just in a nail shop giving these people two, 300. You know what you really can do with that money? You know what you really can do with that money? You don't have no assets. None. Look at the people that have go to the nail shop and get them 200. They don't have no diamonds, no golds, no nothing that's of value. All you that's your value. The $200 on your nails. Not $2,000, $3,000 diamond rings. That's your mentality though. That's why people be. That's your $200, $300 that you showboating and trying to be flashy with it. You come out here, they gonna look at your ass like you're stupid. That's ghetto. Look at her with those claws. That's unnecessary. Oh, that looks gross. And that looks horrendous. That's what they gonna say about your ass out here while you with the same motherfucking outfit that you had on yesterday. Don't got no pajamas. You slept in that outfit and woke up in the outfit. Ain't brushed your teeth. None of that shit. But you care about somebody seeing them two, $300 nails. People be killing me. Baby, I know them nails cost two, $300, but that's all you got to show for. That's all you have to show for your money. I want better than that. I'm gonna have better than that. I'm here for a long time, not a good time. I stand out anywhere I go, anywhere I walk in, any establishment I walk in. People gonna turn around and look, excuse me, look. They gonna turn around and be like, oh my God, where did she come from? Oh my God, she's, yeah. I'd rather have that. I'd rather be blessed with that. I'd rather be born with that. People just are drawn to your aura. People are intoxicated with your energy. They want to know you. They want to get close to you. They want to talk to you. I can be frowning like this. People don't care. That don't deter them from wanting to talk to me, wanting to get to know who I am. What's your name? What's your name? Type shit. I'd rather have that. Then I'm gonna ask your ass, what are you going this town if you need this? If I'm oh, oh, give me a pen. I'll write it down for you. I got 1,000 sticky notes. Shit, people then wrote down on me. Go over here if you need this. Go over here. Oh, call Jim. Call Bob. Call Jan. Call yeah, Jessica. I got 1,000 sticky notes in my car that people then wrote down. If I needed something, go here. Call them. Where I'm from, you ask somebody anything, they girl, I don't know. They gatekeeping. They don't want to see you with nothing. Girl, where you get them shoes from? Girl, I don't know. My guy bought them. Here, whatever you need, they gonna make sure you get it. Ever. Yeah. They gonna make sure you get it. Oh, it's a young lady. Her name is Angela. I'm sending her your way. Hi, Angela. How could we help? What do you need? The whole time I've been out here, your kids deserve to grow up in the suburbs. Too much is happening out here in this world. They deserve to have a good education and a peace of mind, and not to be grown to grow up in trauma, dysfunction, toxicity, because the person they gonna end up resenting and hating is the mother. I'm the one gonna end up being hated by trying to keep my son stuck in a situation that we both have no business being in. I went from one bad situation to another bad situation. And see, the second situation where I came from, that shelter, them hoes tried to break me too. They wanted to break me so badly. They wanted me to bug up, snap, and just be lost. I accepted always being singled out, always being hated, not getting what I want. That's why I say those affirmations every day. Everybody are gods, and whatever your mind could think, you can achieve, you can get to, you can accomplish. Don't let nobody ever tell you that it's not possible. possible. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Oh, I gotta go to my son's school too to take his dental records. I gotta go to my son's school too and give him his dental records. Cause everything got to be turned in by October the 15th. I went up there. I think y'all was with me last week when I went up there and I gave him the immunization and the physical. I got in touch with his dentist and his dentist um, gave me um, his last his last dental exam, and he got another one coming up November 13th. And she was like, who the fuck, saying you're not taking care of your child's teeth? You only can go to the dentist every 6 months. If it be before the 6 months mark, I have to pay out my pocket. First of all, motherfuckers just mad because I was smart enough to get my son dental surgery and all his teeth is capped. All his teeth is capped. Only teeth that's not capped is the four right here and the two up here. Y'all ain't pay for that shit. I'm finna go get my shit capped, but in gold. I'm going to get all my back teeth capped in gold. I don't give a fuck. Say what you want to say. Instead of having fronts capped, I think I'm gonna get my backs capped in gold. Cause I think that mercury something lethal. That shit go drips in your bloodstream, fucks with your bloodstream. Yeah, I think I'm finna go get all my back teeth capped in gold. That way they always protected. And I eat a lot of candy. A lot. I don't think I ever can stop um eating candy. Yeah. TSA, you get them cheap ass public aid braces on your mouth. That's why I don't understand. If I had get Invisalign, why you just can't get Invisalign? I can't walk around with no railroad tracks. I'm not gonna do it, especially if you're over the age. Man, listen, after a certain age, just get Invisalign. Don't get that shit on your teeth. Invisalign is like $9,000, $10,000. 9, 10. Just get Invisalign. People can't even tell they on your teeth. It's crazy. Yeah, this motherfucker online say, oh, she's neglecting my son. Bro, it's so sad that people won't take the time out to take classes and learn about the ins and outs of autism. And I know a motherfucker just waiting to get their gritty little hands in some shit to ask me a whole bunch of questions. And I feel like I don't have time to explain to you. I don't have time to let you upset me to act like I'm doing something wrong. And I'm not. It's just that you don't understand it. Just say you don't understand it. maybe, just maybe, I'll take the time to explain to you. But please just don't flat out and say I'm doing something wrong when you don't know the logistics of the situation. That's what I don't understand. And once again, the conflict arise because you trying to tell me I'm doing something wrong when I'm doing absolutely everything right. That's the crazy part. I don't get my son candy. I don't let him drink any any type of fructose, corn syrup. Those juices are organic. It don't have no sugar. Applesauce, no sugar. He is a Presbyterian. That means he eats things that never had a heartbeat, never been alive, never been alive. Don't let him drink soda. I don't even drink soda. Like, all that pointing the finger shit, it's over with. It should be over with. How long and how many years and how much time you gonna lose by sitting up there trying to point the finger and say somebody is not doing something right when you have absolutely no idea what to do at all? People will never take accountability. It's sad that people will never take accountability. You will get so many brownie points and win so many people over if you take accountability and be a woman and say, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I want to take this time to address everything and everybody. I am sorry. That would have made everybody be like, oh my God, he realized the mistakes. She realized the mistakes. We gotta give him a second chance. No, motherfuckers wanna fight tooth and nail, knowing damn well they wrong. And everybody looking like it's a proven fact that you're wrong. And you standing up here blatantly lying? Well, we can't trust you. It'll never go in your favor. Never. That showed everybody who you was right then and there, a narcissist. showed everybody. Money for a rainy day. Money for shit that will come out of nowhere. I would have got railroaded if I didn't have a lawyer. If I didn't have a lawyer, I would have got railroaded like a motherfucker. She don't have a lawyer. We can tell her what the fucking do. We can send her off. She's desperate. She'll do and she'll do anything we tell her to do. And wrong. Always keep a lawyer. Now that I got a lawyer, that's all I'm saying. Let me call my lawyer. Let me call my lawyer. You know how people be like, let me call. I got a lawyer for real. Let me call my lawyer. Fuck with me. Let me call my lawyer. You better call him too. I'm finna get ready to go outside, y'all. Oh, I can't go on there. The music playing. The music playing. I'm finna get ready to go outside. Y'all motherfuckers better subscribe. If y'all ain't subscribed by now, so y'all say I'm not the love of y'all life. Y'all are emotionally invested in me. Just go ahead. Subscribe. Hit that notification one so you can get notified when I post some new content. And until next time, I might come back later, I might not. I'll try to keep it down to a minimum of one vid per day. But if I don't come back later, I doubt I'll come back today because I got a couple of errands to run. I know y'all don't want to go with me to run no errands. I think I discussed everything I wanted to say. I gave y'all a recap of my ventures yesterday. Gave y'all some good, a life update. It was really a life update slash how I buy my groceries and what I buy for the month. I'm really missing some stuff, but I think I'm gonna go to the market and stuff because I didn't see none of my stuff that I actually needed. That maybe it ain't came yet, because it would have came in like a freezer thing. So remember to do right and always kill everything.